Hello traders. Today is the 20th of January 2011, and a happy trading to you all. We have sold Dow Jones in the region of 11810, where I place my red horizontal line. Okay. Uh, we, we want you to watch this trade carefully and see how this trade will perform. What I'll do, I'll remove my drawing line. As you can see, this line has been drawn on the higher time frame before switching back to the lower time frame. Okay, so we sold Dow Jones here. Okay, 11810. Okay, where I'm drawing my horizontal line now. Okay, there is a support level here. Okay, in this zone, we will let the price continue. Okay, we will prefer to be taken out of our trade instead of closing ourselves, so we'll remain in the trade and we'll see how Dow Jones will respond to this selling pressure here. Okay, so we just keep watching the Dow Jones index right now. Okay, so keep watching, please. This video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell anything. Okay, and it's primarily for the TSTW24 traders. If you want to join us and become a TSTW24 trader, you need to go to www.stochastic-macd.com. We are still watching this price now on the 2-minute chart. The reason why traders use a lower time frame is for entry point. We do not use the lower time frame for trade decision, but we use the lower time frame for entry point. The higher time frame will show us the big picture, which means it's telling us exactly what is happening in the market. Okay, the information that we receive on the higher time frame is quite reliable information compared to the information that the price is giving us on the lower time frame. Okay, it's so important before entering the trade to receive the signal. So you receive first, okay, the information on the higher time frame, then you take the signal on what I would call a medium time frame. Okay, so the strategy is to see the information that the price is telling you on a higher time frame, like a daily chart, weekly chart, monthly chart, and then choose your signal on what I call a medium time frame, and then you will use a lower time frame for your entry point. This is about how to trade like professional traders. Always it's a 3 time frame. Okay, so you will use one bigger time frame for general information that the market is telling you, to locate the higher cycle, the bigger cycle. Okay, so you are not trading against the bigger cycle. You want to move in the direction of the bigger cycle. Very important. And then because the market is divided into a 3 cycle. Okay, the short-term cycle, okay, the medium-term cycle, and the long-term cycle. So always you must start with the long-term cycle, okay? In order to achieve successful winning trade, one must first locate the long-term cycle, okay? You locate the long-term cycle, and then you locate the medium-term cycle. The signal is received in the medium time cycle, okay? That's why I always say to traders that you must pay attention to the higher time frame, okay? So we are giving you here a very important information that you are always trading in the direction of the long term cycle. If the long term cycle is down, you are looking only for opportunity to sell, okay? If the long term cycle is going up, you are only looking for opportunity to buy, okay? So once you locate the long term cycle, now you have to find the medium term cycle, okay? And you want the medium term cycle to be in harmony with the long term cycle, okay? The signal is received on the medium term cycle, okay? And then you will find the short term cycle that you wait for to align with the medium term cycle to give you the entry point. So this is about harmonious trading, okay? So the long term, if the long term cycle is going down, okay, and the medium time cycle is giving you a signal that is contrary to the long term cycle, you do not take it, because you want to take a signal that is in harmony with the long term cycle. So when we locate the long term cycle that is going down and the medium term cycle is giving a signal to buy, we can step aside. We can step aside and observe the price. Okay, so we will wait for when we receive a medium-term cycle signal that is confirming the cycle of the long-term cycle, we will accept that signal. Okay, now we do not enter the trade, okay, on a medium-term cycle. Okay, we will move to the short-term cycle, waiting for the short-term cycle to align also to be in harmony with the medium-term cycle, and right there we will enter the trade, and everything will move in harmony in the market, and the price will just rolling in one direction. And this is what we call a high probability trade, about timing, accurate timing. Okay, so long-term cycle in harmony with the medium-term cycle, and the medium-term cycle also in harmony with the short-term cycle. Short-term cycle will be in harmony with the medium cycle, and medium-term cycle be in harmony with the long-term cycle. The price, by all means, there's a high probability that the price will move in the direction of the higher time frame cycle. Okay, so talking about the long-term cycle, we are talking about the higher time frame, such as monthly chart, quarterly chart, half-year cycle, yearly cycle, 10-year cycle, 40-year cycle, 50-year cycle. Okay, this is how you'll catch the mega move of the market. Okay, and trade like a pro, or try to estimate, or okay, where the price is likely to go. Okay, so when you see the higher time cycle rolling to the upside, and you see the medium cycle also joining the higher time frame to move in the same direction to the upside, you must wait for the lower the short term cycle, okay, to comply with the medium term cycle before you enter the trade. The problem that many traders are facing is that they will receive a signal on the medium term cycle, okay, and they will not pay attention to the long term cycle. Okay, so they see the signal. Some traders understand a little bit about this cycle issue. They will see the signal on the medium term cycle, okay, so they know that, okay, this is a signal, and they understand that they have to go to the short term cycle to enter the trade. So they will enter the trade in harmony. The short term and the medium term cycle will be in harmony. But because the trader failed to locate the higher time cycle, if the signal is contrary to the higher time cycle, the trade will fail. Okay, especially for those who are swing trading. Okay, swing trading involves accurate timing. That's why we build the cycles.avi SYS08 trading system to assist the trader to make accurate swing trading decision and a day trading decision. The ultimate trading system, what we call the unfair advantage trading system, is the cycles.avi SYS08 trading system. Okay, so right now, sometimes a lot of new traders, what is happening to the new traders is that they are making their trading decision on the short-term cycle. Okay, so they come on a 5-minute chart, 3-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart. Okay, and they make their trading decision. Okay, so let's say the short-term cycle is from 1 minute to 15 minutes, for instance. Okay, so they come in on those time frame every day and looking for chart pattern, signal, and they are taking them there. Sometime, okay, what usually happens, sometime they will pick a signal that is successful, okay, because the time they were taking the signal without knowing, okay, they were lucky because the short-term cycle aligned with the medium cycle, and the medium cycle aligned with the long-term cycle, and they have a fantastic trading day, okay. And another day they will take the same signal and it won't work because there is a conflict between the short-term cycle with the medium time cycle and the long-term time cycle, okay. So this is what is happening. So, and it will take you some time, especially for new traders, some time before they realize that this is what is going on in the market, okay. And because they couldn't understand that they have to play the market in harmony, and they keep losing, they keep losing, they keep losing, they keep losing because they fail to understand something, okay. A failure, in fact, is just a misunderstanding because you misunderstand the price, you misunderstand the market, you misunderstand the cycle, you misunderstand the signal. So the signal that's supposed to reward you, okay, is now punishing you, okay. So to rectify this problem, okay, you must always start with the, so you ask the first question is, what is the long-term cycle? That's the first question, okay. The second question is that, what is the medium time cycle? So if you find a long-term cycle and you find a medium-term cycle, you want a medium-term cycle to be in harmony with the long-term cycle. Once you get that in place, you are starting very well, okay? And then now you are waiting for the short-term cycle to align. Sometimes some traders can understand this very well, so they will see the long-term cycle, they will see the medium-term cycle. These are some traders that have a lot of maturity, but they fail to understand just a small tiny thing, okay. And that small misunderstanding can cost them a lot because they fail to understand they have to wait, okay. They have to wait for the short-term cycle to align with the medium-term cycle before they enter the trade. So they see the higher cycle, they see the medium-term cycle, they enter the trade. They forget about the short-term cycle that was moving. The short-term cycle was moving contrary to the medium-term cycle and the long-term cycle. Okay. During that time, if they are not careful, they will be taken out of the trade, and later on to see that the trade is going exactly where they expect it to go. Okay, because they have what they call a wrong timing. Wrong timing. Trading is about timing. When you buy, when it's time to buy, you will be rewarded. When you sell, when it's time to sell, you will be rewarded. The CSTWSYS08, okay, is carefully built, okay, to assist traders, okay, to come on top of this kind of misunderstanding and to start enjoying their trade. We are the first people who said that trading can be enjoyed, okay, and it must be enjoyed, okay. So as you can see here on this chart, we enter here, you see that the price tried many times to go up, okay, only to see that it is facing more bearish pressure because we use this harmonious trading system in this game here, and the price is just going down because the bigger cycle is controlling, okay, the medium cycle, and the medium cycle is controlling the short-term cycle. You see now? So the price just, people try to buy at this, what they will call on this time frame a double bottom, a triple bottom, but the price is just going down because there's one bigger cycle controlling the direction of the market. The price must go to the downside. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video also, that you put it to practice in order to cream the market consistently. If you want to join us and become a TSTW SYS08 trader, you need to go to www.stochastic-markd.com. Thank you for watching, and speak to you soon.